Well, a very good evening from Phuket, and tonight I'm back over in Patong doing part 2 of Patong's nightlife. We're going to be taking a look at a site called Nanai. Now this is quite popular with expats that live in Patong, and also of course a lot of tourists. Nanai site is well known for guest houses, B&Bs, that type of accommodation. There are some nice hotels along there as well, but you're going to find a lot of concentration of smaller businesses like motorbike rental shops, small bars, restaurants, shops, those sort of things. At the moment we're on a site just off Nanai, and I'm gonna get Nat to pronounce the name of this site that we're gonna walk up to Nanai, because I've had to try and find somewhere to park because Nanai site is quite narrow, as you will see as we're walking along it. We're going to be walking, we're not going to do it on the bike. I'm going to probably have to make maybe 2 or 3 videos on Nanai side because it is that long. It's well worth visiting even if you're not staying there, because as I've said, there is a multitude of bars, restaurants, places to eat. Well, you'll see yourself, so we go. So Nat, where are we at the moment?
Nanai Road.
Okay, I hope you heard that because I can't even pronounce the name of this site. So this is where we're starting off, and we're about 5 or 10 minutes walking away from Nanai. So I'm just going to give you an idea where we are in Patong. So if you're looking down this side, heading towards Patong, just at the bottom of this road is the O-Top area. Now I'm going to cover the rest of this side when I do O-Top, so I shall start from here and we will walk down this side into O-Top. So for people that may be staying in this area, this particular area, you'll see how easy it is to get access into O-Top. But for now, we're going to go in the other direction and I'm going to show you what's along here. So as you can see already, a few small restaurants. I think this is noodle shop, Nat? Just noodle? Okay, I don't know what Nat said there. Say it again into the mic. Okay, I hope you heard that. Whatever that is noodle, is it? Yeah, noodle. And we've got a, hang on, we're passing Jamaican. A little small Jamaican bar there, inside. It's only very small. Well, that's here, that's open. And then, what have we got across the road? Another restaurant. I mean, you're going to find along this side a very high concentration of smaller businesses, like restaurants, like salons if you need them, like laundry shops. So this is really the heart. Oh, there's actually a sports field there as well, and that's just pointed out. So again, I've got to keep my eyes because there's bikes everywhere. It's quite narrow this side, as you can see, but there's some clothing shops, small boutique dress shops, clothing shops, whatever you want to call them. But this is really the heart of Patong, and as I've said, over the course of the coming weeks and months, I'm going to be covering Patong in a lot of detail. I'm going to try and explore. I'm not going to say every single site here, but most of them. That's without a doubt. I've never actually been along this side before. I've just turned down it because I was looking for somewhere to park, and then I've seen just how much there is down here. As you can see there, another restaurant. They do a multitude of dishes. We've got, Nat stopped there in front of me. We've got all sorts of stuff here. Nika, a lady there coming to greet us with a nice big smile on her face. So we've got Thai food, pizzas, I can see. Yeah, I'm only going to skip through it because we're going to coming up to a lot of restaurants along Nanai Road as well. So you can see they got fish, all the general stuff. You can see on the board there salads, Indian food as well. I can see on the menu rotis, and then behind we've got I'm guessing a bar stroke restaurant. They do breakfasts, I can see. And then next to that we've got another small restaurant here. So again, I'm guessing Thai food. Clothing shops behind me. Now I'm not going to keep spinning the camera backwards and forwards because all it's going to do is make you giddy, and you're probably going to get fed up of watching it. But you can see already, just this side alone, and we're not actually on Nanai side yet. Bars, people enjoying themselves, another restaurant there. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of choice. Another one across the road. Another one next to that. So if you're coming in this area, you're going to have loads and loads of choice. There's going to be no shortage of choice. Hotel accommodation, smaller hotels will be situated. Let's just wait for the motorbikes to go with the loud exhaust. A lot of smaller hotels are going to be situated in this area. There are one or two larger ones, but the majority are going to be smaller guest houses, B&Bs, that type of thing. You've got scooter hire places are going to be along here if you're looking for scooters. Kebab shop there that I can see. Doner kebab, nice. I do like a good kebab. And we've got small restaurants. I mean, the choice is just endless, absolutely endless. And this is why I would say if you're coming over, even if you're not staying in Patong, come over and explore it, because just get yourself lost. But basically that's what I've done. I've just picked a soy and gone down it tonight, and I didn't even know the name of the soy, Nat did. And I'm just watching the road, because there's people on scooters everywhere and they're not watching where they're going, so I better watch what I do. Small mini mart here in front of us. Now, Nanai Soi is just at the top of here. It's not too far now. You can see another boutique hotel there. So this is what you're going to find in this area of Patong. And honestly, I find this area a lot more interesting than Bald&Bored Road. Of course, Bald&Bored Road has got that appeal to a certain clientele, but not everybody wants that, and I understand that, and that's why I wanted to come outside of Beach Road and Bald&Bored Road and give you a different look at Patong. So you can come to Patong, you can stay in Patong, and you don't even need to go to Bald&Bored Road if you don't want to. Of course, if you want to, that's totally different. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Bald&Bored Road. It all depends on what you're looking for, but I know some people are not looking for that, and I want to cover everything, not just Bald&Bored Road. Of course, I will be looking at Bald&Bored Road. As you know, I've looked at it already, but I don't want to look at it every time, because Patong is a lot bigger than Bald&Bored Road. It has other areas that are more suitable for families or couples, because not everybody's a single guy. If you're a single guy and you're looking for some nighttime entertainment, shall we say, then you're going to find it, no problem at all, in Patong for sure, and especially along Bald&Bored Road. But if you're not in that category, and maybe you're a couple, maybe you've recently got married, you're out here on your honeymoon, whatever the reasons, an anniversary, you know, you're with your family, maybe you don't want that, so you want something else to do while you're over here, and maybe you've not been to Phuket before and Patong, so you don't know these areas, and sometimes you don't always find these areas until the end of your holiday. Okay, so now the road that we're just coming onto is the road that I'm going to be covering tonight, Nanai Soi. So going that way, that's south, going down to the small roundabout. I think it was called the Pearl Circle, if I remember rightly. So that will take you down there, and that's where I started part one of my Nightlife Patong series, just at the bottom of this road. And whoa, I mean, he literally missed my camera by millimetres then, idiot. So I don't want to go any further down here, because there's not much past that bend where you go down the hill and then you come to that island. So I'm going to move away from here because I'm right on the junction, and maybe I'm standing in a dangerous place. But this area now, you've got a congregation of motorbike hire shops. So if you're looking to hire a bike, then they're in this area here. There are other places along Nanai Soi that you're going to be able to hire a bike. There's plenty of places, but as you can see across the road, we've got a pharmacy, a hire shop. I will be asking as we're walking along this road during the course of the videos, not necessarily this video, but during the course of Nanai's videos, I will be asking the prices of scooters to give you an idea, because I know people want to know, and off the top of my head I don't know how much they are at the moment in Patong, because I don't come and hire the scooters over here, because of course I have my own. So I will be doing that, and I will be asking questions. I will be speaking to people along here if they want to talk to me. So of course I'm going to say to you, check out the description. All the details that you're going to need to know about Nanai and my series on Patong will be in there, and it will be updated as I go through and make more and more videos, so keep an eye on that if you're interested. But for now, we're going to wander along here as far as I think is reasonable. I don't want to make a 2-hour video on Nanai side straight off. I'm going to break it down into smaller chunks, something around the 30-minute mark, maybe 40 minutes. We'll see how we go, because of course me and Nat have got to walk all the way back to the bike when I've finished filming, and we're walking away from it at the moment. So let's now carry on taking a look. And that's just going to pop over there and buy some water, because it's been actually very, very hot today. It rained yesterday quite heavily till lunchtime, and then the evening time was quite nice. So we've got a 7 over there that Nat's just popping into. I've got to wait for her. And then we've got a lady selling some barbecue stuff, lovely barbecue, all sorts of chicken, and you can see chicken legs, there's meat and pork and fish, sausages, meatballs, mushrooms, all sorts of things. So you're going to find the very small vendor along here as well that you can buy stuff off, which is great because it helps keep the prices down. There are still a few places I can see that are closed, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's just come out of the 7-Eleven. A little bit of a delay there. It's quite busy in there actually. It's a popular place by the looks of it. So we're now going to carry on down Nanai Road. Now this area, there's only a few businesses just for a little while, and then once we get past this part, then all the businesses are open again. But I want to show as much as I can of it. I don't want to sort of cherry pick parts. I want to show it you all. Okay, so you're going to have to bear with me, because as you can see, there isn't actually a footpath along here, so it's a little bit dangerous to say the least walking along here, because some people riding the bikes, they don't really care about pedestrians. So what we got here, we got a laundry, so that's handy to know. Plenty of laundries about over here. Anybody that's been over any amount of time will know there's no problem with laundry, either having somebody do it for you or doing it yourself if you want to save a little bit of money. There's plenty of shops where you can just go and take your washing and get it washed. Plenty of these little places where people are selling food on the side of the road, all hours, day and night. You're going to be able to find yourself something to eat. Plenty of places, as you will see as we explore further along. I can see there's a motorbike hire shop across the other side of the road. Gonna see whether there's anybody about. It doesn't look like there is actually at the minute. Try and get some prices. Oh, maybe actually. Nat, can you do me a favour and go in and ask how much the that Yamaha 300, I think it's called the X-Max, the 300cc, how much it is per day? I know obviously per day for 1 week, yeah, 1 month. Swadika? Can you tell me how much the X-Max is to hire for 1 day? This? And 1 week? Yeah, okay. What I'm talking about is a X-Max, anyone. Because I'm making a video, you see, so my subscribers want to know the prices, what they can buy, hire for. So I just want a rough guide, that's all I want. Okay, not quite sure what she's doing here. She got inside to ask to somebody. Hang on, I'm going to go in. Hello? Hello? Good evening. I'm making a YouTube video for my fans, okay? A lot of people are asking me what the prices are for hiring scooters. I just want a rough guide, that's all. I'm not going to nail you on the price. All I want to know is how much for, say, the X-Max for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, generally.
Just season, different price.
I realise that, but it's just a guide. How much, if I wanted to hire it today, how much for 1 day?
Today, 700 baht a daily, 600 baht per day on weekly rental.
Okay, and for 1 week? What could
600 per day on week rental.
Oh, okay, okay, and 1 month?
500 per day on monthly rate.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. And the smaller size, the 150, I forget what they're called now.
At the moment, 300 per day, 300 per day.
300 per day. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, well there you go. It's only a rough guide. Obviously you're going to have to come in and do the deal yourself. I can only get so much information because sometimes people are a little bit, oh, what's this guy doing with the camera and why is he recording, why is he asking all these questions? But I'm trying to do it so you get an idea. Another bar there, we're just passing. Just wanted to show that quickly. quite a few little places here. There's an exchange service. I'm going to have a look in the window. Yes, looks like another Jamaican bar there, and we've got a restaurant hotel to the other side. I'll just quickly show that. So we have some accommodation there, and then downstairs, I'm guessing that's the lobby area. I thought it was a restaurant, but it's the lobby area actually. Okay, let's have a quick look at the exchange prices today. I'm only going to be very quick. 33 on the dollar, euro 36, British pound 43, and I'm going to do the Australian dollar 24. There you go. It's only a rough guide because obviously these prices change every day. The ballpark figure, because obviously it's going to change. You might come in a month's time and it's going to be different. The same with the motorbike rentals. People are asking me all the time about renting cars, renting motorbikes, accommodation prices, what do I recommend, what do I suggest. The easiest way is to include them on the videos. So this is why I go into the places now, I talk to the people, you've seen it yourself. That's just one place. I'm not saying use that place, I'm just giving it as an example. I will try to find another place further along to see whether it's a better price, a worse price. I don't know whether that's a good shop or it's not a good shop because I've never rented anything from there. So I can't answer that question. What I'm trying to do is give you an idea of what you're gonna be expecting when you come out here, because if you've been out here maybe 5 or 6 or 7 times, you already know what to expect. But if it is your first visit to Thailand, then you don't know. And this is what I'm trying to do, help the people that are first time visitors, second time visitors, or maybe you've been out here quite a lot and you've missed these places, or you've not hired before and it's something you want to do but you haven't done yet. So it's useful information for all people, but I'm trying to give as much information in my videos as I possibly can. So now we just got a family mart. So there's 2 mini marts in sort of, well, what, 500 yards of each other, not too far apart. So again, Nanai side, you're going to have plenty of choice when it comes to mini marts, places to shop. There's a food macro just round this corner as we go around the corner, but I just want to show you across the other side of the road because the place that's to my left hand side is actually closed. It was a big restaurant, but it's not reopened up. I don't know what's going on there, but this place here that we're just coming to, the Fat Boys Cafe, I know this place very well because sometimes on a Sunday after the bike rides we used to call in here, and the food here is excellent. I can vouch for that because I've eaten here before myself. The prices are very reasonable and they do an absolute cracking Sunday lunch. So if it's Sunday lunch you're looking for, I don't know whether they've got any menus unfortunately outside, I don't think they have, and it says it's closed on Mondays. Yeah, not too bad, you?
Yeah, fantastic.
Good. Ah, okay. Excellent. So yeah, this is Fat Boys. It's not very busy at the moment, but as I said, this is a great place to come on a Sunday. Sunday lunches, excellent here. Very, very reasonable on prices. I think they're about 200 or 300 baht. I can't remember exactly because it's been a while since I've come. But this is a Tuesday evening, so it's not full and it's still quite early. But if you see this sign, Fat Boys Cafe, check it out. It's well worth checking out. The food in there is good. They do proper British grub, as I say. So, you know, you've got all your favourites. They do Thai food in there as well. There's a place next door doing what looks like a burger place. That does look like a burger sign there. So I'm going to say burgers and stuff. And then you've got the Fat Boys there to the side of it. Like I say, do check it out if you're in the area. Decent food at a decent price. You can't go too wrong there. Then we've got some accommodation, more laundry places, restaurants, an Italian here, the Loft Cafe, is it? That? Yeah, Italian pizzeria. So again, I'm guessing Italian food, maybe some Thai food in there as well. Most places do Thai food. Nice little place there. I don't know what the prices are like. Let's have a quick look. I'm only going to be very quick, as I say. I've got a lot to go through. So around the 200 baht mark there for pastas, I can quickly see. Swaddy Cap, good evening. Let's have a look at what else. They've got steaks, I can see. By the looks of it, chicken, pork, seafood, coffees. And just a quick look at the menu there. The prices, not clear on the prices. Oh, hang on, they're there. So we've got some French fries at 80 baht. We've got grilled chicken with a mixed salad, $2.50, and then prices of the drinks, which is a good indicator. Orange juice 50 baht, Cokes 50 baht. So it gives you an idea, but got quite a bit of choice. If you're looking for Italian, there's your place along Nanai. I think there's a couple of Italians along here, so I'm not quite sure how far I'm going to go tonight. I guess it's until my legs get tired or it becomes ridiculously long video. I have stopped it a couple of times just because Nat went into the 7 and I could see there was a queue and I didn't want to leave the video just running unnecessarily, so I'm sort of going to have to gauge it on how long I've been running it for, but I don't really want to make them longer than 40 minutes because you're only going to get bored. So now we're just coming down to a very well-known place that I have covered before, which is Don's Barbecue, and they do an all-you-can-eat barbecue. I think, is it 299 baht, the barbecue? So it has been some time since I covered this before the COVID situation. So we're going to walk past it in a moment and see what, because Nat said they have a new sign now, so the prices may have slightly changed since I did that video, but I have done a video on Don's Barbecue and it's great. It's a meat, if you love your meat, which people know I'm a real meat eater. I'm not so much on the seafood, and Nat likes the seafood barbecues because of course she eats a lot of seafood, whereas I don't. I tend to like the meat places, and Don's is just a fantastic place if you are a carnivore like myself. So we're going to have a quick look at that in a moment. It's a little bit dark down here, just this section, and then after Don's there's a lot of businesses that you're going to come into now. This is really, we're at the start of Nanai, but I wanted to include that piece that I've just done because it is part of Nanai's side, and if I miss it out it may look like there's less than what there actually is. So you've got places down there, but this for me now where we're coming into is really the start. You can say, okay, this is the start of Nanai because there's a lot more concentration of businesses. So there's Don's Barbecue. Check it out because it's well worth it. Of course in the week they don't have the offers on, but the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, hang on, let's just see, I might be wrong here. Okay, they do a Monday, Friday barbecue set. Okay, so that's a set, that's slightly different, and they've got different prices on there that I can see for steaks, depending on what you have, that goes all the way up to 699 baht or 250 is the lowest end, and then they've got the special barbecue buffet, which is $2.99. I can't remember what it was when I did the video. It may be some time ago. I think it was $2.40. Was it $2.99, Nat? Oh, so Nat's saying it's the same price. So the price hasn't changed. There you go. Saturday and Sunday starts at 6. They do a barbecue and it's cracking. Go and check that video out if you don't believe me and have a look at it. It's a nice place and they do all sorts of ribs and steaks and sausages, everything really. And then behind Don's is Macro, so if you want a food supermarket, Macro's there. You can go down there and go in there. There's no restriction as far as I know going in Macro nowadays. It used to be a cash and carry, but it's no longer. And this is really where the bars and restaurants start. We've got another mini mart over there, and then to my left hand side we have the bars, which I'm struggling to turn because I'm in a funny position here to turn in the gimbal, and across the other side of the road I'm not going to keep spinning it backwards and forwards as I say because it's just going to make you giddy. There is a massage shop and quite a large apartment block and restaurant downstairs, coffee shop actually, it's called Coffee Mania. So as you can see now you're going to see a lot more businesses, bars. Ah yeah, okay, we didn't see this. Parking here, you can actually park your motorbike along here. It's not very wide, it's a little bit narrow. You have to be careful walking along here. So in front we've got another bar by the looks of it. Plenty of taxis riding around, popping their horn, trying to get some trade. Of course, lots of taxis in Patong. If you're going to use them, one word of advice, make sure you nail the price before you get in the vehicle, and then as long as you're happy with the price, then get into it. Don't get into it until you've asked the price and you know exactly how much it's going to cost you and you've made it clear where you want to go. Because a lot of people have problems with tuk-tuks over here and taxis, which personally I haven't had because I'm very careful and make sure we know the price before we accept the taxi. So just a word of caution, a tip, if you're going to use taxis, then just ask the price. That's simple. Before you go anywhere, ask the price. Otherwise, you get to the destination and maybe the price is a little bit more expensive than you originally thought. So another Australian restaurant there. Quite big place. I'm guessing they do lots of European food, Thai food of course, all that sort of thing. Got a few people in there. It's not packed. So we have another all sports pizza bar food. So lots and lots of places to check out along here. A great little place actually, Nanai Sai. I know there's a lot of people love Nanai for various reasons, because there's a little bit of everything I think along here. You're going to be able to find massage, food, all different types of food, drink of course, bars. If you're looking for girls, there's girls working the bars along here, but not every single bar. So obviously it's ideal if you're a couple and you want to get away from the girls, then there's bars here that don't have the girls working in them. So you can get away from that type of thing. And then of course you have got the bars that do have the girls, if that's what you're looking for. So you've got a good mixture. So it really depends on what you're looking for. We've got another bar across the road. I'm not going to spin the camera back because I'm going to be going left and right like crazy. Restaurants there. As you can see now, we're really coming into the main area of Nanai Sai. I've got to try and remember I've got a camera here and I'm looking around, spinning it backwards and forwards. I've got to try and keep it level as well. So hopefully the video is going to be a lot better tonight. I know the last couple that I've done have not been up to my normal standard because I've been trying one or two different ideas out, which I've decided, no, I'm going to go back to my normal stuff. So hopefully the sound's going to be pucker, the picture's pucker. A few people outside of that place. There, another bar there. Plenty of choice. We've got accommodation that I can see in the distance. Well, I say in the distance, it's across the road. It's not really in the distance, but it might look a little bit further away on the video. And then to my left, another accommodation. So lots of small guest houses along here, as I've mentioned. A lot of expats over here in this part with businesses. So small guest houses from all around the world. You've got people from Switzerland, Sweden, England, Germany, just to mention just a few. I mean, all different walks of life over here in Patong. So you're going to find all the different nationalities here, maybe having businesses, bike rentals, as I say, bars, accommodation, whatever it may be. Tattoo shop there, and then we've got a massage shop. And I'm walking in the road again. I've got to be careful here because Patong is a different world, and the people that come over here, they don't really care about anybody but themselves, and they ain't bothered about running somebody over. So, well, we've got a little dog here somewhere, not happy. A bakery, is that? Yeah, coffee shop and bakery. That's open, and restaurant. That looks like a nice little place. I can see some cakes over there. I don't know how much they are. Let me just go in and have a quick look. I'm going to be a bit spontaneous on these videos now. I'm going to do things. Swadika. I'm just going to have a quick look. Is it cakes? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was cakes from the road, but it's not. It's actually meats. So there you go. No prices on them, unfortunately. So I guess it depends on how much you have. I hope that's showing up. There are a few cakes there. Oh, is it? No? I'm wrong again. I'm not quite sure what they are. Yeah, they are. They're cakes. Of course they are there. So we've got a few, but some meat in there. I haven't seen those cold meat. Cup and cap, thank you. So again, as I've said, I'm going to be a little bit spontaneous now. You're going to see a little bit different content in my videos. A little bit more exciting, shall we say. I've been boring for the last 2 years because of the situation. But things are changing slowly, improving, getting better. Life is coming back to Phuket finally. And people that are thinking of coming over now are going to start and have a good time over here. The atmosphere is changing. It's making people feel a lot more positive. As you can see, that little restaurant there, another Italian pizzeria. Plenty of pizza places around here. You're not going to go short if you're Italian and you're looking for Italian food. Well, you're going to be in your element here because there's already, I think we've seen 2 or 3 Italian restaurants. So quite popular along Nanai Sai. And then we've got another, well, what's that? Massage bar. Looks like a massage shop cum bar. 2 tattoo shops and a travel shop behind me. again, I can't keep spinning it backwards and forwards. You're just going to get fed up with it if I keep moving it. And then we've got the Don's barbecue place. We've got a Don's bar here as well. It's owned by the same guy, if you're wondering. As far as I know, they're all the Don's places are owned by Don himself. And then we've got a small, I guess, what's this, coffee shop? Yeah, coffee shop, cake, kebabs. They do a bit of everything. Swaddy Cap. Good evening. So lots of people about there. That looks like a popular place. And then we've got a place called 21. I've eaten in there. The food is good. I'm not going to recommend it, but the food is good and it's not expensive. So, you know, I mean, it's been a long time, 2 years since I've eaten there. I think I went in there with my friend Pete. It has been a while, and as far as I know, it's the same. And when I went in there, the food was excellent. Then we've got Don's Cafe in. I guess it's a bar stroke, I don't know whether you can call it a cafe, but he does draft beers, as you can see, 59 baht. Some good prices in there. Again, I've been in there in the past. I haven't been recently. It's a popular place, as you can see. There's plenty of people in there. It's still quite early in the evening. Great place to check out if you're coming along Nanai side. So we've got some girls in there as well, guys, if you're looking. As you can see, plenty of guys in there. So they don't look like that with the wives. And then we've got another rental place here. I don't know how. Oops, somebody's dropping something. And then beauty shop. Lots and lots of small businesses here. Lots of them. It's quite interesting actually to walk along here and check out all the different businesses, because there are many. And when you're on a bike, you're just whizzing past and you don't see everything. So it's quite interesting to see what is going on. Now I think there's a little bit of a gap here before we go into more businesses. I think you have to go up this hill, and if that's the case, then I'm going to break the video here so that I can bring you part 3 from further up, rather than making these videos too long and you're getting bored. Yeah, there's a little bit of a break now, and then you go up the hill and then there's loads more down there. And then you can see just here we have a motorbike rental shop. So already I think that's 3 motorbike rentals, and there's plenty more down there as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here on part 2, and then in part 3 of this section of Nanai I shall move a little bit further along and carry on from there, so that I don't make the videos overly long, because I don't want to bore you to death. As I said at the start, do check out the description. All my social media links are in there, including my Facebook group, which is now starting to grow really quickly. Lots of posts every day now in the group from members with recent experience of coming into the country. So if you're worrying about coming through the airport, what the procedures are, rather than emailing me, what I suggest is click on the link on the Facebook, join the Facebook group. You can ask people that have got first-hand experience, rather than me telling you what I know from what's been posted online. I don't have the first-hand experience. So take a look at my Facebook group. Of course, it's free. It's a Facebook group. You're welcome to join it. Take part in the group, ask your questions. Plenty of people willing to give you the answers that you're looking for, including about the tests, the procedures, hotel accommodation, everything you want to know. People in there with experience firsthand. So in some cases, better experience than mine, because I live here, I don't come through the airport, I don't necessarily know the booking procedures and the paperwork procedures of coming from various different countries, because it can vary from country to country. So again, check out the description, join the group if you want to. You're very welcome. Well, I think that covers everything that I want to say on this particular video. So as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.